Welcome to SS2 Physical Education. This lesson covers advanced swimming techniques, the 4 competitive strokes, their biomechanics, training methods, and the significance of swimming in both competitive and survival contexts in Nigeria. Competitive swimming recognizes 4 main strokes, each with distinct technique requirements. Freestyle, front crawl, the fastest competitive stroke. The body is in a prone horizontal position. The arms perform an alternating pull-push action underwater, the catch, pull, and recovery phases. The legs perform a continuous flutter kick at 6 beats per arm cycle in elite swimmers. Breathing is performed by rotating the head to one side during arm recovery. Key biomechanical points: high elbow position in the catch phase, full extension at the front of the stroke, body rotation, up to 45 degrees from horizontal, reduces drag and increases reach. Backstroke, performed on the back, alternating arm pull, similar phases to freestyle but in reverse, flutter kick. Unlike other strokes, the face is always above water. Key challenges: swimmers cannot see where they are going, turns require counting strokes from the flags. Breaststroke, the oldest stroke, simultaneous arm pull followed by a glide and then simultaneous kick, the whip kick or frog kick, the most technique-sensitive stroke, faster if the glide phase is well executed. Key biomechanical points: the pull-breathe kick glide sequence must be timed perfectly. Drag management during the recovery phase is crucial. Butterfly, the most physically demanding stroke, simultaneous dolphin kick and simultaneous arm pull. The body undulates in a wave-like motion, extremely demanding on the core, shoulders, and arms. Key points: the timing of the 2 kicks, one at catch, one at push, is critical. Breathing is done by lifting the chin forward, not turning the head. Competitive swimming performance depends heavily on starts, turns, and finishes. The race start for freestyle, breaststroke, butterfly athletes start on a block. At the signal, they drive forward and up with both feet. The entry should be angled at approximately 30 to 45 degrees. The streamline position, arms stretched above the head, hands overlapped, body tight, minimizes drag during entry. The underwater phase, kick sequence before surfacing, is often where races are won or lost. Elite swimmers may stay underwater for 10 to 15 meters after the start in breaststroke and 10 to 12.5 meters in butterfly, the legal maximum. Backstroke start, performed from in the water, holding the starting block, drive backward and up, arching the back, enter in a streamline, perform dolphin kicks underwater before breaking to backstroke. Flip turns, freestyle and backstroke. As the swimmer approaches the wall, they perform a forward somersault, freestyle, or backward somersault, backstroke, plant the feet on the wall, and drive off explosively in streamline. A fast, well-executed turn can be the difference between winning and losing. Open turns, breaststroke and butterfly. The swimmer touches the wall with both hands simultaneously. The rules require this, then turns and pushes off, performing the underwater pull-out, breaststroke, or underwater kicks, butterfly, before surfacing. Finishes: in breaststroke and butterfly, the finish requires touching with both hands simultaneously. In backstroke, the touch is with one hand. In freestyle, one hand touching first wins. Touchpad technology measures times to 1/100th of a second. Competitive swimming training employs a range of methods to develop different energy systems and technical qualities. Aerobic-based training, long, slow-distance swimming, typically 60 to 80% of maximum heart rate, builds the aerobic foundation. Most elite swimmers spend the majority of their training volume in this zone. Distances of 3,000 to 8,000 meters per session are common. Threshold training, swimming at or slightly above the lactate threshold, the intensity at which lactic acid accumulates in the blood, is used to improve aerobic capacity. This feels comfortably hard, typically 80 to 85% of maximum heart rate. Interval training, short high-intensity efforts with rest periods, develop speed and anaerobic capacity. Example: 10 by 50 meters on 1 minute, swim fast for 50 m, rest the remaining time, repeat. Sprint training, maximum effort swims of 10 to 25 meters to develop maximal speed and power, the most nervous system demanding training. Technique drills, specific drills targeting components of each stroke, catch-up drill for freestyle, kick with board sessions, pull buoy walk, isolating the arms, kick-only sessions. The drill-to-swim ratio is important. Too much drill without full stroke integration limits specific adaptations. Dry land training, resistance exercises, core stability, and flexibility training performed outside the pool, includes weight training, medicine ball walk, and elastic resistance band exercises for the pulling muscles. Swimming in Nigeria has both competitive and critical survival dimensions. Swimming and drowning prevention in Nigeria. Nigeria has a serious drowning problem. Approximately 13,000 Nigerians drown each year according to the World Health Organization, making drowning one of the leading causes of accidental death. Many Nigerians, particularly children, cannot swim. Promoting swimming as a basic life skill is a public health imperative. The National Association for Drowning Prevention in Nigeria, NAPIN, and state governments have run public swimming awareness campaigns. Competitive swimming in Nigeria. The Nigeria Swimming Federation, NSF, organizes national championships. Nigerian swimmers have competed at the Commonwealth Games and African Championships. The most prominent Nigerian competitive swimmers have often trained abroad, in the USA, UK, or South Africa, due to better facilities. Swimming pools in Nigeria are concentrated in urban hotels, sports clubs, and private facilities. Most Nigerians have limited access to swimming pools. For WAEC candidates, the theory paper will test knowledge of the 4 strokes, starts and turns, rules of swimming, and basic training principles. Students who attend swimming classes have significant advantage, but those who study the theoretical content thoroughly can still perform well in the theory section. Today we covered the 4 competitive swimming strokes: freestyle, alternating arms, flutter kick, fastest, backstroke, on back, alternating arms, breaststroke, simultaneous pull and whip kick, glide phase critical, and butterfly, dolphin kick and simultaneous pull, most demanding. Starts, turns or flip turns for freestyle/backstroke, open turns for breaststroke/butterfly, and finishes are critical competitive skills. Training methods include aerobic base, threshold, interval, sprint training, technique drills, and dryland walk. In Nigeria, swimming has public health significance, drowning prevention, as well as competitive dimensions. For your WAEC examination, describe the technique for the breaststroke, including the sequence of pull, breathe, kick, and glide, and explain why the glide phase is biomechanically important.